feel a sense of mastery, and I feel like I've put my 10,000 hours in, and I really feel like have become very good at what I do, but I know that there's always room to be better. And as soon as you think that you're great, I think, or that you've mastered it all, then that's when you really can fall flat. And I think in the last couple of years especially, I've realized that I can only get better. So I think that's my biggest motivation, is just never feeling like you know everything, or that you can never know too much. And I think that's, for me, that's what's been motivating me. Yeah, in the back. I'm sorry? My favorite song to perform on tour? Man, that's tough. Right now it's the most exciting because you get to perform. I'm performing a lot of the new material from the album in Technical. You guys have the new album in Technical? Yes! So that's always the most exciting because you get to perform the new material. It's fresh, and in many cases some of the fans have not seen it live, which some of you, I'm sure, have not seen some of these songs. And so all the new songs are a lot of fun, and of course performing songs like Beautiful Soul and Leavin' and some of the big hit records too, I think that never gets old, having the whole crowd sing along. But right now I think what surprised me the most is a song called Young Love. I've been performing that on stage, and by the end of the song, those who didn't know it now know it, and they're singing along. It's definitely a big, I think, lively, energetic moment on stage. You guys want to hear another song? Yeah! What do you want to hear? Just so you know? A little Just So You Know? I shouldn't love you, but I want to. I just can't turn away. I shouldn't see you, but I can't move. I just can't look away. And I don't know how to be fine when I'm not. 'Cause I don't know how to make a feeling stop. Just so you know, this feeling's taking control of me, and I can't help it. I won't sit around, I can't let them win now. But you should know I've tried my best to let go of you, but I don't want to. I just gotta set it up before I go. Just so you know. It's getting hard to be around you. There's so much I can't say. And do you want me to have the feelings and look the other way? 'Cause I don't know how to be fine when I'm not. 'Cause I don't know how to make a feeling stop. Just so you know, this feeling's taking control of me, and I can't help it. I won't sit around, I can't let them win now. Thought you should know I've tried my best to let go of you, but I don't want to. I just gotta set up before I go. Just so you know. Just so you know. Take a couple more questions? Yeah. How often do I see tattoos related to me? It's crazy. I feel like almost every meet and greet. There were two young ladies tonight. Where are you guys? Oh. Hence the question. I see it quite a bit now, but I mean, that's kind of like the ultimate compliment, to permanently put ink into your bodies that has anything to do with my music. You're braver than I am. I don't have any tattoos. I'm too scared. Yeah.
Keith is my all-time favorite movie.
Thank you.
How old were you?
Say, I didn't hear the question though.
How old were you?
How old were you?
How old were you?
When I did the film, I believe I was 17 or 18. So almost, I think 9 years ago. That was my first feature film.
I cried. I cried.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. My favorite part about performing, I love traveling, obviously touring and getting to see our beautiful country is amazing. And even though we don't get to see most of it, sometimes we're stuck on a tour bus. We get off, we come to the venue, we get back on the bus, and we wake up in Sheboygan. You know, it's like sometimes. The other week, actually, I was in Cincinnati. And 3 times during the show, I was like, "What's up, Indianapolis?" And like no one told me, and I just kept doing it. And then I went backstage to change my clothes in the middle of the show. I do a quick change, and I hear the crowd chanting Cincinnati, and I realized, whoops. But I think my favorite, one of my favorite parts is getting to tour with these guys. This is some of my band. This is Matt on guitar, Phil on background vocals, and my man Nando here on bass. And you build a lot of, lifetime relationships and memories with those that you travel with. And, getting up on stage each and every night is cool because there's always some sort of variable. The crowd is different every night, so you never know what's going to happen. And we try to keep it fresh, even though the set list is pretty locked in every night. I think my banter with the audience changes from night to night, depending on how everyone is feeling out there. You guys are going to be a good crowd, though. I can already tell. Let's do one more question over here on the left.
What's the word of the day?
What's the word of the day? I don't know yet. I don't know we have the word. What she's referring to is there's a word of the day. Before we go on stage, the band and I, we say a little prayer before we go out on stage. And then also, there's usually a word of the day. So we'll go like 1, 2, 3, chicken nuggets or whatever it is. And like whatever is funny to us that day, if there's been some sort of joke or somebody, fell in front of everybody, we kind of make fun of them, or we do something that is funny to us. It's kind of an inside joke, so it's not that funny for you guys, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, you.
What are some goals that you'd like to have?
Some what?
Goals. What are some goals you have?
Some goals? Professionally, you mean? I think, future goals, I just finished one of my own, which is putting this album out on my own record company for the first time in 10 years. I was able to make the album that I've been wanting to make for a long time, but I don't think I was necessarily musically ready or vocally ready. And I think it's my proudest musical achievement. I'm very excited about this record. It was my biggest goal in a long time. Future goals, I'd say probably moving into more of the production side of things, certainly on the television front. I'm going to be working on producing something actually in the next few months. But and directing, I think I'd like to get involved with that as much as I did a show called Greek on ABC Family about 6 or 7 years ago, and one of the directors was Fred Savage from the Wonder Years. And it's so funny because I grew up watching his show when he was a little kid, and now he's behind the camera directing. It was Fred, not Ben, right? Ben was Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Fred Savage, yeah. So he was directing, and he was such a wonderful director, and he really knew how to work with actors because he was an actor himself. So I feel like that's something I could do well. I think I have to study a little bit more. I maybe take some classes, but I've been on enough film sets where I feel like I have the gist of it. Future goal, though. One more song. You guys want to hear the new single?
Yes!
All right.
Oh my God!
She's a miracle. She got it. Everybody talking, she don't care at all. Watch the way she's walking. Ooh, she's a classy girl. Got danger in her touch. She should come with a woman when she struts her stuff. Every head is turning. Ooh, she's a classy girl. My girl is super bad, superstar. She's got no time for photographs. Watch her. My girl is super bad, that's a fact. Knock your train right off the track. Watch her. She's divine. don't need no permission. Sexy's her routine. She's the definition. Ooh, she's a classy girl. My girl is super bad, super stacked. Got no time for photographs, watch out. My girl is super bad, that's a fact. Knock your train right off the track, watch out. She's divine, all the time. And everything she does is always by design. My girl is super bad, that's a fact. Knock your train right off the track, watch out. Thank you guys so much.